Hello, hello. Good morning. Welcome to another US Futures trading stream. This is Victor, streaming from Atlanta, USA. Today is Thursday, March 21st. It is 9:10 a.m. Eastern Time. Okay. Okay, we are ready to start another day. Let's check as usual. Let's start. Now, sometimes this is what I do at every day as soon as the market closes. As soon as the market closes, I do my homework. Or at least that's what I try to do. Right? I do my homework, or I just try to zoom out and check how the market is doing. And just to shake it up just to shake my head, like shock my mind, and just to take a look at what's going in the bigger picture, what's happening in the bigger picture. We have a really a huge rally. This is the monthly time frame. Once this high was taken, everything just is higher, going higher and higher and higher. The monthly is one time framing higher. The weekly is also has resumed its trend to the upside. It barely, ended here. You can, if I say this market has 2, 4, 6, 7, 8 or 7 weeks in a row going higher, I guess I also will be okay saying that. Um, and the daily is about, it has we have good odds of the market establishing one time frame higher also in the daily time frame. And again, pick your trend is here again. We just move this trend line from here, we move it higher. The next thing we can move this maybe here, or maybe even to this one, and this can be our new low for today. How much is that? The 20s? Who knows? This is when this everybody can see this. Everybody can see this. Everybody, or most of us has figured out the market finally. Finally, I know that when the market hits this trend, I'm going to buy, and no matter what the market is doing, the market is going to bounce from this trend line. When I start seeing seeing those things, or when I start think like that, that's usually a warning sign. You just start to worry, because that's not it worries me. It's not that good. Um, Let me do something. I'm just letting streaming. Just a second, please. Just give me a second. We'll go there soon. Okay. I was saying, this makes me, I'm, when market, I am quoting Jim Dalton here. When market is fearless, also, this I just start to be afraid. I just start to be that something just can't happen. That is something that worries me really. Now, uh, let's check what the other indices are doing. You know. Now, before going over there, let's check, for example, what the bond market is doing. Now, the overnight we have a really good, nice rally that took previous high here. Yes, sir. Got it. Um, just as yesterday, same behavior repeating again. Let's check the daily time frame of these markets. We are up here, kind of like. Is this? I don't know if this is a rally of this break, because this has a trend, it's trending lower here. Same can be said of the 30. And when crude oil start to going higher, that's something also, you know. This is can this can be this market can play against the ES, against the economy, because what happened is this has impact. Okay, this market has impact on inflation as well. This, we are getting, summer is around the corner as well, and this can have an impact. This can keep inflation higher, and the Fed is basing what all its policies on inflation here. And oh my God, look at this, man! Look at this! Look at gold! Look at what happened at gold! Gosh! Do you remember that yesterday, or no, the previous days we were talking about gold here? What may happen in gold, because you got this systematic mechanical selling here, and there was a huge firecracker effect of potential here in this market, because what do we have? Let's make this chart bigger, right? What do we have here? What do we have here? Also, what do we have here? What do we have here? What do we have here, here? We got stops. We got a bunch of stops here. And this is the firecracker effect at its full, man. This is just, you can see here, that shorts are, long, yeah, shorts were key out here, They were just, man, crash here. What's how this market is doing? Oh my God! And look at this. You have a new high in the overnight. 22225. This is something that tends to attract markets. Markets tends to trade towards this area as well. And that is something really incredible what we have there. Oh boy. I don't want to think about this, man. Alright. Now, and in this kind of markets, everything rallies, man. Something that is, make no sense really. Like Bitcoin rally along gold is just crazy. For example, I think I got my personal views on Bitcoin. I won't touch that thing. It's just too risky, man. There is somebody there that is buying, and with huge leverage in that market. I think it's very dangerous game. Okay, let's check the other indices. here, I guess we need to adjust this. I need to adjust this to futures, to contracts, because here is showing new highs. Yeah, it showed that yesterday it made a new high, but I don't see. If I check my charts, it didn't make new highs yesterday. What? The highs are still, this market is not doing highs. The strongest one was, I mean, the one that has better odds already. Not the better odds, right? There's some good also making new highs here. Was this market, because it was going through support here. You know, this market started to sell from this level, which was a previous breakout here, you know, and sold mechanically 1, 2. The third time was doing the same, close higher. By doing this, all these guys here, all these shots are you know, really in danger. We have firecracker effect potential here as well, but not as much, right? Not as much. And now it's new high here, new high here. Nasdaq is really close to make new highs today. Really close to make new highs. Now, let's go to, I mean, we check this thing. Now pick your trend. Now, let's play the game again. Let's put this trend up here. No, that seems that is too high. Maybe this, right? That's the name of the game. Pick your trend. You have a trend, just let's move it. Here, what do we have here? Maybe this is the 14, right? It's going to buy from 14 above here. When the rally here, or the market is going to sell from this thing. I am so confident in the market. When you start to find yourself talking with such confidence, just be careful. Right? Be careful there. You know, that's when the market comes and just got you. It's right there. Now, today we have jobless, weekly jobless claims, which was which was a good number, right? Jobless claims decreased, and that's not a good. That's something good for a Fed. That is, you know, that's not. How can I say this? That is not good if the Fed is trying to cut rates, right? Because the market keeps, you know, the market is holding. You know, the market doesn't care. Jobs are really are strong. Jobless claims are decreasing, so the job market is strong still, right? And if that continues, the Fed will see no need to do any rate cuts. You know, everything is fine, everything is holding. So let's keep this thing going, because inflation may come back up. Okay, and they don't want to do that. But the market now, the only thing that market here yesterday in Chairman's Powell round questions is that he say that the objective for this year, which I believe is something that the Fed should not say, right? That's really bad. The Fed should say something like, you know, we are data based, right? Depending on what the data say, we're going to do this or we're going to do that. You know, when they start to say that this is what we are planning to do, that is, I believe they are making the same mistake that you know, get us into all this crap all this thing we're going through now. They shouldn't say that, but they say the objective for today or for this year is cutting rates by 0.75, right? Which means 2 or 3 rate cuts at the end of the year, and they say specifically at the end of the year. So that's pricing now. The market, okay, that's the only thing that they hear. And that's what they want to hear, right there. And now we have that. Now we have this number, this inflation number today. What do we have for next week? this week, next week. Oh, this is next week. Oh, next week. What do we have? GDP call PCE. This is going to be this Friday next week. Let's see what this number says. Okay, after the adjustments that we have last month or this month, we'll see how this number is. The expectation is 0.3, which is a reduction, which is the consensus and forecast is lower. Let's see. Let's pay this. I believe this is going to be something really important. If everything goes okay, this will be 0.3. Okay, and it is higher than this. I don't. Okay, that would be something unexpected. Right? That would be a confirmation of what was happening. Now the market is making new highs just before the opening, making new highs. And just 4 minutes before the opening, let me take a screenshot of today's overnight so I can start doing my homework now. Just a second, please. Now we have a gap, right? We have a gap. Oh, we didn't check market profile. We have a gap. We have a gap. Gap guidelines. We have the further gap guidelines applied. We have the 5300 right there. I consider this market is very weak, very questionable, right? Very questionable. There's momentum here. Momentum remains. All time frames are in sync. Overnight inventory is 100% long. Okay, where is settled down here? And all the overnight trade was up here. I'm not going to miss this trade, right? Now, from yesterday, I need to change this. From yesterday, just have 2 minutes. We have these high volume marks after the close. Big prints here, 2000, 2000, 3000, 3000, I'm gonna say that. And oh my bad, I wasn't using my headphones. Okay, now I apologize for the sound. Maybe this is a little bit better now. Alright, 2 minutes before the opening, overnight inventory is 100% long. Let me see what do we have here. There's a significant. I saw some buying coming from hard back here, which is the 5300. The 5300 is not that bad. Here, that may be what the market may look after. But as I say, who knows? I don't expect anything here. All right. 1 minute before the opening. Nasdaq has reached the all-time highs. Markets are open. We have a significant gap. charts are not loading. Just when I need you the most. Market's attempting at counteraction. The overnight inventory. Let's see if there's some selling here. The first thing the market needs to do if there's anything to the downside is reach, you can't reach this. But we have an overnight high. We have a high that was made in the overnight. Volume just dries here. It's dry. The ES, not the ES or Nasdaq. No, they are leaving. This is come on, man. You could have gone up here and give me something. It's just, but this thing, right? Just this is nuance here. I got this ridiculous rally that the market has at just before the opening. This little tail that we have on the upside for both markets, okay, Nasdaq and ES, makes the short. Oh, come on, man, come on. And make it make it second guesses. It would have been really nice. And this is something I haven't seen since maybe like 2 years. It's like, having something like this, right? The market just open, a strong opening, right? Keeps going higher, super confident market goes higher, and then boom, just dies. And from that level, it just reverses. Notice how the market has stopped here. There's some pressure to the downside, but it's just, you can see there's selling coming. They're trying to break. This market's trying to break it, but it just don't have it. Or at least it doesn't have it yet. Right? There's a lot of shorting going on here. Especially, this kind of when the market's just stop like that, man. Come on, bro. And the guidelines are, this kind of behavior is one of the best opportunities to, in this case, to take a long, right? But I wouldn't trade futures now. I guess what I do is check options because the risk is just too much. Right? The market is like here in an instant. It can come back here, right? You can be deep underwater, like 8-9 points, or you can come all the way down. It's just taking too much time to come to POC, which is the next, which is the first reference to monitor this movement for downside continuation. Remember, there is a pullback here in this overnight. There is hardback, which make this level actually interesting. And also, hardbacks happens to be 5300 too. Who's looking to the upside? It's really hard for traders now to look to the upside. Those who were shorting yesterday, oh boy, they will not like to be short now, just because of what happened yesterday. They were just constantly being stopped yesterday. No, man, I'm not going to do that again today. And then we see the market breaking, and still don't go short. taking this level, taking this level, taking this level, taking this level, coming back in here, down, and then we'll go short down here. But this is something here, okay? You know, the market just, this is a failed at least as 5 minutes into the opening. This is kind of like a failed counter action here. They also are increasing to the upside here. Market is coming. Did you see where the selling is coming from? What's going on with the 10? What's going on with the 10? Let's check the 10. Yeah. Ooh, there's a nice break there. It's about to get in. No, still far from. It is back inside range, actually. The 10-year bonds. That's not helping here. A little bit higher volume today. Notice, something that we didn't talk in the stream is about volume. You know? For the magnitude of the rally we have yesterday, you know, and take today's overnight also, you know, look at this, you know, look at this range here. Also look at this range that you have here, you know. What volume do we have? One of the lowest in the past 10 days, right? These two, really low. This one and this one, you know. This is very dangerous here, my friends. You know, but the trade is to the upside. Okay, this is a failure. This counter action is failing here. You know, this usually is one of the best opportunities that happen when the market tries to fill the gap and it's just not there. That's a good trade in the direction of the gap. But it is hard. It is hard. It is easy to talk about that, but it's hard to take that trade because you know the first thing that we think is, oh boy, this is too much, right? This is just too much. This market cannot go any higher. I will get killed here. I can get killed here. This is just no good. This is just too much. My risk is too high. That's the first thing we think. Oh, we have the tendency. We tend to think like something like that. Okay. You know, the trade was here. When the market just dries here, you have something, right? You know, there's no just enough selling there. There's no selling. And these things, you may not have this. You don't need this. We don't need this. No, this is some extra, right? Huge volume. Red, remember, is higher. Pink is medium. And white is low. It's dry here, right? Dry here. Okay, then you have long. There. Now, the next thing is monitor for continuation. Now we have an all-time high here that was made in the overnight. We have an all-time high here. This is a high that was made in the overnight here. Now we have all-time high in regular trading hours, which is much better. Okay? This is better. This is your opportunity. No? We will talk about this, right? This is talk about what is. Once the market dries here, we have a long here that maybe place our stops down here, or maybe 1 or 2 ticks below this, or 2 ticks above, and that's it. The next thing we have to do is monitor. We have to monitor the market or trade for continuation. First thing, overnight has been taken. This 53.20, this 53.20 calls were 6 points when the market was down here, or around here. Now there are 10. So some, right? Now there are 10. Now, how do you monitor for continuation here? What do you have? You don't have anything, right? You don't have any. What kind of monitor here? Now we start questioning, what do I do here, right? Now, what I want to see now is volume coming up here. Okay? I want to see some reds, some purples, you know, and market having upside continuation here. And tempo as well. Volume also coming. Right now, this looks good, right? If this is an indication, we are 42, almost half into the period, and we have this much, okay? If this is half, so another half would be up here, you know, it is, which is kind of like improvement from yesterday, but it puts the market just right where these 2 previous days were, which is not that good, right? It's just still low, but this is just the first period. Okay, market is back now inside overnight range. If there is something serious to the upside, the market comes back, we check this one, and then just keeps going higher. Let's see. If the market has a retracement all the way down to here, or maybe downside extension towards this level here, that's not good. That's how you have to monitor your trade. You monitor your trade. So this is the first thing. Yeah? Now this getting deeper into the overnight and coming back to the opening. All right. Did you see the buying here? Market is having a stop here, then stop here, is buying from this level. Next thing, buying from opening. That will tell me who is doing the buying. All right? All right. Buying exactly from half back, brother. That, come on, man. Now we have a nice all-time high. All these highs are out of the way now. We have a really nice access to the upside, in the upper side of the 19-day range. Manufacturing index, manufacturing Actually, that's a good number there. What is that? PSI, MSI, PSI. I don't know. What was that? Manufacturing. PMI. Oh, PMI. Yeah, I forgot about that. We had PMI at 9:45. Any auction today? Oh, what is this 10-year tips auction at 1 p.m.? I don't know what tips is, but there's an auction at 10 p.m. Anyway, I mean 1 p.m. Be alert of that thing. Okay. This week, Tuesday, we are Thursday. What's Thursday? Thursday here. Let's check what we have at 1 p.m. No, it doesn't show here. Oh, 2. My God. Let me check. Today at 1 p.m. 10 years tips. Actually, what the heck is this? Yes, it's a 10-year auction. No. These auctions have many names. Well, this is an auction that we have today. Be alert. Some volume is coming here, right? Remember? I wanted to see some red, some pinks coming as the market goes higher. Oh, well, they came as the market was coming. Now this text is testing again the lows. Let's see this low holds now that we have a good high. All right, look at that. It's coming back to that area. It's being bought from that level, right? From that, it's been, we have some value here, and it's adding. This is holding now. Now. Can we have a rotational day today? Did you see that movement, right? It went all the way to the low, that 24 contracts we have here, and then it's just seen. But that kind of movements, actually, I like those ones. That clear the shorts, clear the weak shorts, and new shorts come. New shorts come to the market. Oh, I have some issues with my charting platform here. I don't like my trading platform is not working well. The heck? What happened after that movement, like this quick, fast movement to the upside. I got a short there. Just for a quick recheck of the lows. I couldn't move my stop, man. And I ride it because it went really quick, got a positive there, but I needed to move my stop to break even. I just refused to move, so I may not do much today. I don't like that when those things happen. Notice where this low is, right? Where this low is, right? The POC. There's some volume coming here. There's some volume here. Now we should see, this low is not good here. Let's see if the market comes back and check this before it's make another attempts to extend, to have an upside range extension here. Notice how the market was bought, right? Was bought here, held back was here, then then opening, then finally it was bought from overnight POC. But this low is not, it's very questionable as well. We have good volume here, good volume, at least better than yesterday. Yesterday was very thin until FOMC, because we had FOMC. I would have expected better volume after FOMC. There was an increase, but overall it's low. Overall was low here. Let's see if the market does something regarding this low here. It would be nice if it comes down, but maybe a couple ticks below this and then it starts going higher. But I don't want this market getting closer to this level here. The 53 is right there. So that's everybody can see the 53, right? Now you can see people is afraid of short now. After what I saw yesterday. It's coming back to this level again. Volume is playing out as expected. A little bit higher than yesterday. This is a market to the upside. We have a significant gap to the upside. 5 minutes before this period closes. Nice accumulation on the lower side. Let's see if the volume comes up here. If we can have more reds up here. Let's see if this market now grinds, is way higher here. Let's see some volume coming here. Nice, keeps coming. And it's coming right in this area here, you know. So more volume is coming here. And again, around you will see something here all the time. These century numbers, it is safer to go long around this 43 to 10 something when the market is crossing that area, and safer to go short below this 90, below the 43, around the 90 here. When you see a directional move, this, you know, because what traders do is they also close here, and if the market keeps going higher, just re-enter around where this, right to where this market is right now. I'm not saying the market is going to go higher, okay? I'm not saying that, but I'm just trying to explain, you know, the behavior of these traders. The market's having hard times trying to close the gap. It's kind of holding, the gap is holding, but it's still something that I may be tempted to say is that these the traders that I see here are kind of like very short time frame traders here, buying the market here. Now let's see if there is a push to the upside. Let's see if this push, this upside movement, or if next period closes above or starts above this period's half back. Now you can see here volume here. Huh? You can see this area volume here. This kind of movement is giving some good odds to this market to have a upside continuation. But okay, look at what's happening in the 10-year bonds. That market is breaking hard, man. That break is very impressive. The 3 periods that's putting some pressure here too. I guess that's what is holding this market now. Now let's see if some buying comes from hardback or some selling comes from hardback. And pay attention to where hardback is right now. Right, it is the opening, right? Those kind of things are also some nuances, right? This is hardback, is right the opening, right? And the market is going to open right there, at the center of this period here. But this is selling coming from here. All right, let's see if this have something to the upside here. What do we have up there? 30 maybe? How much is worth it? 32 points. 3 points. All right there at the center. Come on, man. Wait a minute, I need to do something. Now this is playing like an inside bar, okay, like an inside bar. What do we have after an inside bar? Go with the breakout of the inside bar. It's still just starting. We have higher volume than we expected. The direction of the market is to the upside. Volume is coming. So this plays in the direction of the direction of move, right? Again, the second period has volume. You start to dry. There's no interest in selling this market. This is what I am talking you about, that can be holding this market. Now this big break that we are having here. Now I think here they may be coming. There may be something here. Right there. Okay. Let's see if there's a bounce from this level here. These are extremes here. Oh, this is not good. Let's see if this comes back inside. Now the 30s, oh boy, this doesn't look good here. The 30 has already took this low here. But both are right there, right? Both are like at this kind of like key levels right now. I think that's holding this market, or preventing any kind of serious counteraction here. It's very slow, man. Very low, very slow here. This area, we got to monitor this area here. Nasdaq is very holding as well. This can be tempting here, not tempting, but people to go short. This can be driving shorts here, driving short like this. Getting the fuel. Keep an eye on the 10 here. I'm keeping an eye on the 10. I don't want the market to come back here, this area. There's just no interest in the short side here so far. And the market has a really nice inside bar here. Really nice inside bar. Right in the center. There's a lot of short-term trading here. Has checked this side, now it's coming to check. It didn't even get close to this low. This buying from, like 2 ticks from this low. This can have a really nice movement here in either direction. This low is very questionable. Today's low. The 10 has come back above that reference that I got it. It's coming back. This market is looking for some excuse to rally. If that thing start to if that pair reverses, this is going to shoot. This may shoot. Remember this area, okay? It's buying. It still hasn't get in here. There's a lot of trading, a lot of longs here in this area here. If this doesn't, this is not touched, still is an upside. You know, remember, this is an upside day. Value is higher, we have a big up to the upside, so why do I short here? Well, I still haven't seen it. Everything is, all pieces of market generated information are pointing to the upside. If the market gets back close to this low, that will put a question mark to this rally. Now it will weaken it even more. I think every single rally that the 10 may have could be an excuse here for this market just to, you know, kind of release the brakes here in this market. There's no interest in can you see? The market just doesn't have it, nothing here. Or I mean, nothing to the downside. Be aware. Just be careful here, okay? Be careful here. Very slow market, very slow. It's kind of like saving something here. This is the second time the market tries to do something regarding this inventory here, and it just dries. This is the second time it dries. Now we have an inside bar, really nice inside bar. Really nice because it has narrow range, and this one is bigger. So this could be a nice position here. The risk here, I mean, the bar is just opening, right? We still have still inside the first third of the period. But if the market if this bar closes like that, this would be, you know, you can go long here, and the risk is not that much. How many points? Like 4 points. I don't think that's so much. The potential is huge. Now this is, can you see? There's potential here to the upside. Selling for exactly from this, was selling from half back. This area wasn't touched. This area volume wasn't touched. You know, so the longs are safe now. Look at what's happening in Nasdaq, selling for exactly half back, which is no good for any kind of selling there. Just a second, please. Gold is also, it is having a nice selling. Gold is trying to close the gap. There's no interest in this market. In sellers are not interested now. At least now, not now. Notice how it dries here. It dries here as well. here, right? Dries. Sellers just are not here. Are not here. It's coming back to Halbach. And many times what fuels the rally is traders insisting in short this market. Right? Shorting just provides the fuel for the rally. Inside bar, it seems, I don't know. It's buying from Halbach again. If there is anything serious to the downside, any selling pressure, the market will close the gap, kind of like really. Then you will see a strong selling coming right from the opening. It didn't have it today. It just wasn't there. Hey, yeah. Hey, how are you, man? I didn't know you were there. 9:30. Wow. I'm sorry, brother. You had a question there. You talk about how you see a lot of selling. That's no. The fact that when you see when you see some selling and the market is going the opposite direction, actually, but you can see you can see what is fueling the rally, right? Traders insisting in doing something that the market is not doing. That's trying to get in sync with the market, trying to understand what's happening. In this, okay, I guess but you were checking at these things, right? These negatives here. What I can see, for example, is, even though there's pressure to the downside, if the market keeps going higher, it seems these shorts are being wrong. They are not working. Their trade is not working. Just like that, plain and simple. That's the observation part of the job here. This is a really nice inside bar here. Really nice inside bar for me. And what is the trade from an inside bar? Okay. Now, first we have an upside gap. Okay. Second, the gap has not been filled. There's no selling here. Third, we have an inside bar. The next thing is go with the break of the inside bar, preferably in the direction of the trend. All trends are to the upside now. The weekly, the monthly, and the daily are to the upside. So the preferable direction is to the upside. If this inside bar, if this period closes and is an inside bar, the next thing that can happen is, if there's a break here, I can go with that break and my stock will be somewhere down here, right? If I take some options, if this market doesn't take this low, I can choose to keep those calls. Right? That's going in the direction of the market. Paying attention to all the market generally, all the information that the market is giving to you. I think it looks to me like this. It looks to me like this market is paying attention to the bond market. I don't know if that market has made a low already. It might be very well made a low. Is that current bar is really okay. Now that market is reversing now. And it's really close to levels. This is now another thing. If I check something here, let's put this on the side. You know, we have nice volume here. Nice volume. What I'm talking about. You know, we have the nice break in the thing. And the theory is also break. Here's this level here. The market has taken back this level and it's coming to the opening of this current period here. You know, it's still if this market start having some attempt to the upside, I think that can be a really good excuse for, you know, really good. That can be something for this market to, you know, really nice excuse to keep to have something here. You know, to keep this alive. This is a really nice inside bar here. Now, the other thing that can happen, you know, usually after this kind of movements that we have, you know, really strong, elongated, you know, nice breakout here, the market can see some consolidation, some back and forth here. You know, really, market can break out this inside bar, and then just come back and take this low again, and then do the same thing. You know? We start doing this back and forth, back and forth. That's something that is also happens often. You know, having some consolidation there. Let's check for some here. No, I did not this one, but this one here. Come on, man. Really? Really? Is this the high? Is this going to be the high? No way. Don't tell me that. Come on. It's looking, it's still deciding. Okay, this is going to be my low, this is going to be my high. What is going to be? This is a really nice inside bar that is forming here. No, patience is key here. It's not try to up from the movement, but go with the movement. Nasdaq is selling from hard back, exactly from hard back, brother. There's tremendous weakness in that market, but the sellers are not, traders are not interested in selling this. That's the truth here. All this market, all the indices are trending high. All the indices. This is about to break this. Nasdaq is about to break the channel. We have a channel here. It's right at the top of the range. Can I say the same? Yeah, the ES also can use the same, right? Can you see the channel here? It's right at the high. Let's close this thing. This is more than rather than an indication. This is more rather than an indication that at least so far there is not the interest here. Sellers are not the interest. Price can be really high, but sellers are not interested in sell in getting in short in this market, right? Now the next thing, the inside bar has not materialized here. We actually are about to take this high and monitoring for continuation. We see the market taking this high here. The closer we get to this high, the higher the odds that this is going to be taken. This can be weak, coming exactly from overnight POC, but again, that is just one piece of information, and only once. Nasdaq is coming back to previous all-time high. Now this is where it becomes interesting here. Sometimes the market gets too long that can leave this kind of highs here. This is a non-excess high. And this is also location, right? So why I would like to be short here, right? And this is a fast trade, you know, just sell from this, as close as possible on this, and that's it. That's the trade. And those kind of trades I aim, you know, but just that's what used to be scalping. Now there's some volume coming here, so I don't want the market to come back inside this, for example. I mean, if I am long, right? For downside continuation, market will come back in here. Notice where it's being bought, right? From this level. Next, I don't want another one the market coming too close to this, or to this, or to this, right? Just 5 minutes before. 5 minutes before this period closes here. What I'm looking here, man, look at the volume here. Really nice volume here. How much is that? This is maybe like 15% higher than yesterday. Is that right? Let's check. Oh, 30% higher. God, that's really good. That's not bad, man. Not bad at all. Now, if the next thing that happens is an C starts selling really close to this period, well, that increases the odds of the market keep going higher. But how come, right? The market's too high. Prices are too high. The market has to break. No, markets don't have to do anything. I am watching that 10-year bond, man. Did I answer your question? When I watch markets, this is something personal, something that I have from personal experience, right? Something I noticed, for example, is when I didn't have any expectation, or actually when I came to the market, after I had a really bad day, for example, right? I just made a decision. I'm not going to do anything today, right? I'm not going to do anything today. And when I had that mentality, and when I made that decision, I actually could see the market. Right? Okay, look at this, what's happening here. And I regret my decision. I had regrets. But I still didn't notice the first time, right? When that happened over and over again, I realized, what was happening there. I wasn't having any bias at that moment. I didn't make up my mind. Look at this. Look now. What was happening down here now is happening in the upper side. Those days, I didn't have any bias. Right? I discovered that kind of like, I cannot say by accident, right? Maybe by accident, but and then I try to implement that regardless of what the market is doing. The market may be having a really nice, strong day to the upside, right, or really weak liquidation. But if I face the market, if I come to the market, Nasdaq now is selling exactly from the center. Nasdaq has a better inside bar. We have PLC now in the ES. The high is not good, low is not good. When I come to the market neutral, totally neutral, is when I had maybe not, I cannot call it better days, but I could see the market better. I could get in sync with the market. Now there is really nice selling in Nasdaq now. Nasdaq has downside direction now. This one too. Look at where it was bought here, exactly here. We have a weak low, weak high. And this kind of high can be very misleading as well. Now, market inventory may get too long here. and not from today, but from all these movements, right? All these movements, and there can be some back and forth here, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. Now, the next thing, if I got a long gap, well, okay, come on, man. Well, I am, the risk is very high now. Now some volume is coming here. This is just the first minute, right? The volume is only 11,000 here, for example. This is relative to the first period only. I mean, to the third, to C period only. Right? Now we have a direction in NASDAQ. The ES doesn't have any direction yet. I can say this market is going higher, or I can say this market is going lower. This is not having anything here. But the long is getting weaker here. We have one weak low here and another one here. Right? What's happened to POC? Right? If the market opens, if the next period opens in the lower side, POC will move lower. But how did you identify this area that you highlighted in A as support area for the buyers? Okay. Oh, you were talking about this. Okay. I think it's but if you have an action, if you have a market, for example, right? You have a market here. This is A, this is B, this is C. Okay. Do I know this is buying, or this is selling? On where the most, okay, what is the value area of this period? You know, I can maybe, because value is about 70%, right? Of the 70% of the, in this case, of the volume, right? If I have 160, 70% would be 54, like 12, something like that, 120, something like that, right? So I'm not going to calculate that, but I can see the most of the volume is in this area. How do I know it's long? Just because the market is higher. Because if the market is lower, this will be shorts. Now, because the market is going higher here, I can, this is just personal choice, right? I can go ahead and say, okay, this can be an area where a huge amount of volume, which means trade is concentrated. If the market doesn't take this area or keeps away from this area, these longs are safe. Now, this is the second time the market is coming back to this area, And when this was just the first period, then B came, right? And it didn't touch this area, so I am still safe here. If I got a long, if I have my plans, the market is going to go to 53, 30 or 40, I am still safe here. Now, what kind of traders, or what kind of inventory do I have here? Did I see what did I see? Market buying, but market was selling from here, buying from here, selling from here, buying from here, buying from this. Probably, these are short-term traders here, and they are getting a risk now. But as long as this holds, I still may see something to the upside. Now the risk to the upside to me it's kind of like increasing now. Well, it's increasing. It doesn't mean the market cannot go higher. But I see, for example, let's see what's happening with the bonds now. Bonds are kind of like reversing. We may have some rally or some rebalancing. Because after all, the bond market is having an upside day. You can see a big break there, but it is an upside day too. Right? And that's why I call this like a short-term support for this period only. Now, what's happening now? If I start to put this three together, I have, for example, this area is moving. We are having some volume moving higher, but I don't see too much, right? And when I see this negative, for example, what's happening? There's a lot of pressure to the downside, a lot of pressure to the side, but the market is not reacting, market is not breaking. So this market still have good, some may have some good odds to have a spike to the upside. Now, what are the odds of that happening after the movement we have yesterday and after the movement we have before yesterday and just before Friday? Now, we have a new high. We have a new all-time high. We have Friday tomorrow. And the last couple months, every time we have, with the exception of the last two Fridays, every time that we have a Friday that was making new highs, the trade was, okay, go with that breakout. Or at least if you don't want to go, if you don't want to do that, don't get in the way. Don't get in the way. Just let the market do this thing as just a market. If I don't join the movement to the upside, at least I'm not going to be crushed if I try to step in front of that movement. That was a trade. And this is just personal choice, calling this. And why I do this? Because I saw that happening over and over and over again. You know, over the times that I was, since I started to observe this thing. Right? Once now, something can happen here. If this level is taken, depending what kind of traders are here, what may happen is, two things can happen here, and I saw this, and this is based on observation, and this is just personal choice, right? Jim is a man that has a lot of experience, and probably this is how he has already internalized this. But I don't need this kind of visuals. Is I have this area here. What can happen? The trade market goes back and forth here in this area. Sometimes there is a removal of this inventory. Market has some kind of break here, takes these ones out, and just a couple of ticks, and then it comes back inside. In this case, this high is weak. There's no excess up there. That can take that high. Now, what is forming now is, always got to watch what's happening here, or what. I know we don't trade based on what will happen, but that's something that also very important. Okay, look at what's happening here. If this POC moves lower, this market will start to look like, try to go higher, is pulled back to POC. Tries to go higher. This case not as high as the first time. In this case lower. Right? What can happen here? Still D is not here. Still D is not here. But what about if this market comes back again to POC, or even this time it moves POC lower? POC, because POC is right here right now. Right? Oh, come on, that's not a straight line. POC is right here, right? Right here. What happened? It moves lower instead of being, come on, man. Right there, right? What about instead of there, the next period opens in this area? That will move POC from here to here. Right? Nasdaq is having some selling. Remember, yesterday, from my point of view, looked like Nasdaq was moving in sympathy. It's very weak. What we have below here is really weak. Every period was being sold or bought from Halbach. Now we have Halbach here, daily Halbach there is having some selling there. It's 3 periods wide now. It has a new high, new all-time high. This is a new all-time high. The overnight high has been taken. But there's nothing here yet. I cannot see anything. Notice again, something else. This is the third time it's happening. Volume dries here. volume dries here. Again, volume dries here again. This is C. Notice how it dries here. There's no interest in selling here. But who is buying here? It's exactly here, no? Exactly. Now, the next thing that can happen, the market may take this a little bit here, correct this weak buyers, remove these weak buyers, and come back again. Is that going to happen? No idea, brother. No idea. The Nasdaq is making an attempt to close the gap. The bond market is again coming lower. It's still an upside day. It's still an upside day. Notice where this high is, has taken this high, where the low is still inside. This is an upside day, but now this low is weakening. There are some odds. Well, what can happen in this market goes lower here? It took previous period high out, so there's no more trending to the downside here. Okay? But it's an upside day, even though there's a significant break to the downside. Many times we get burned because we get so anxious. We start to see this market. Gosh, man, this market is too weak here. It has to break. And before that happens, I'm going to be short here, waiting for the break. So I'm going to do a lot of money. But the market doesn't have to do what you want it to do. The market doesn't have to do anything, man. Market doesn't have to do anything. The market do what it does now. This level. Look, did you see that big spike that happened right now? Now this is interesting here. There is some selling that was waiting right there up here. Some orders there that were waiting there. Just 2 ticks from this high. That's interesting there. Now this can have a quick spike here. This area is still holding here on this one. We never know when this is going to play. Sometimes I watch this, and the next thing this period does is take these ones out, and it becomes irrelevant. And the thing is, once you see those things, it's hard to unsee. You keep watching those ones, right? And because you keep watching, you actually miss the what is happening right now. Right? You keep just too focused on that thing. It has high volume. Now, something else also that I haven't seen in a while, really long time, is this. 2 things I haven't seen a really long time. We have this rally, right? This huge rally. This day, this is very up here. A day, a rotational day that happen after you have a gap here, another gap here. And this is totally exception. Shorts are squeezed, really kill. This short just throw the towel. After this elongated, really long range days, we got a narrow day, really narrow day, rotational day, right at the highs, right? Right at the highs. I start trading. I don't know what, but it has a nice shape. It has a nice shape, and also has really good volume. Volume is quite obvious higher than the previous days. And what happened after that is actually the trade, right? Either to the upside or to the downside. What I haven't seen in a while is just huge accumulation, and market do something like this after that. I haven't seen that kind of day. Now, is this trending higher? Is this day? No, the intraday, the days to the upside. Now, for this day to be negative, you know, look at how far his need to come, right? This low has to be taken. Now, what are the odds of that happening? This low is being taken, right? The market here what it wanted to hear, and there are going to be rate cuts. Okay, there are going to be rate cuts this year. I don't know when or how much, but there are going to be rate cuts. That's nice. That's what I wanted. And the job, the bigger time frames, participants in the market, this is what they do. That's their job, to take the market out of balance, out of range. And once this is made, then we come and keep the market, and keep the momentum. This is another day that has a really weak, very questionable. The long is very questionable, very questionable. This is not good, and this is not good. But also the highs are not good, right? This is, I mean, look at B. Look at where B is, right there. Look at what C is. This may take a while. Maybe at the closing, who knows, right? Maybe the market keeps selling from this area, buying from this area. Who knows? That will give you, if that happens, that will give us the chance, or maybe the odds that we're going to have something like the potential of sequential trade increases, right? And what that sequential trade is, it takes one side, and the trade actually is the opposite side, right? But it will depend on how many lows do we have here, and how close these lows are. And I don't know. C may open here. I mean, D may open here and have a breakout, intraday breakout, right? And that will move BOC higher. Nasdaq is having a mechanical selling now, selling from previous all-time high, now selling from halfback. And what do we have here? Still, I was on both sides of the market today. All right, I have. How can I say? I would be fine if I didn't do anything. But I did a couple trades in both directions today. And now I'm just watching this thing. Goddamn, what the hell? I don't know what is the odds that we have. How often we have days. We have a really upside extension here, and how are the odds that this is going to happen? Is going to be a really wide range. We may have something really significant to the upside. Something else that is, this is unusual, right? Just in these weeks when we have this Chairman Powell here, I haven't seen here also. Now we have Chairman Powell. You have a speech here on Friday too at 9 a.m. Don't know what's going to say. This has the power to move markets as well. All right. Still, still the days to the upside is getting weaker, but the movement is Nasdaq is having a downside day, but oh boy. Um, if anything, I would say that I am neutral here. I'm waiting for something. I still don't having this market can have a big rally or can have a big break. That so far I have seen a lot of rotation here. And when markets do that, volume starts to accumulate here. When that is going to be resolved, who knows? All right, I think it is 10 before. It's 10:50 something. I guess I'm going to call it a day. I wish you have a good day. And stay safe. Vale. Bye bye.